gorgeous light beings, my healers, my star seeds, my light workers. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, The Pleiadian Priestess. As always, I have a juicy reading for you guys today, so we're going to hop right into it. The topic of today's reading is going to be, what does the person on your mind think of your physical beauty, what kind of beauty you have, how it affects them, your physical appearance, stuff like that. Also, a little bit of personality came through. I feel like because your personality does speak through your appearance a lot of the time. So just, keep that in mind when you hear about personality. You're only here for looks, so this is basically going to be about the person on your mind. It could be about anybody that you know, whether you know them personally, whether you've met them one time, whether you're in a relationship with them, whether this was someone you used to be in a relationship with. Whatever is going to come through is going to come through. Sometimes we hear energies we don't want to hear, so just keep that in mind as well, because that happens more often than not. It's someone we have like a connection with that's from the past, or someone we don't really want to hear about. So keep that in mind. This could be about anyone. Just put that intention when you're choosing your pile so you can get the right energy, please. And also keep in mind that when you're hearing about physical traits, sometimes you're going to hear about physical traits that do not match your physical traits, and that's for somebody else. So there's no need to leave a comment saying, oh, I'm not this, but it resonated. Yeah, you're not that, but that was meant for someone else, not you. It's a general reading, so just keep that in mind as well. So you're going to choose the group that calls out to you the most. If you need help, there are number generators. You can always comment and I can help you choose a true pile as well. And that's about it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the reading. It's about 40 minutes each, because it was I can never do a short reading, it seems, and I try. I tell y'all I try, but I don't. But I hope you watch it all. I hope you enjoy it all. If you don't, at any point during the reading, you are not liking what you're hearing, or it's making you upset in any kind of way, click off. Please don't go to the comments, leave a bad comment. Don't do anything. Just click off. It's easy, it's free, and it's like, it doesn't expend any kind of energy. Okay, so I will see you guys at your reading. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group ones. Welcome to your reading. If you chose image 1, the number 1, or the energy of group 1, if you're an energy reader, then welcome to your reading. In today's reading, we're going to be going over how does the person on your mind view you and your physical appearance. So we're going to pull cards, and from those cards, we're going to get personality, we're going to get physical appearance. So whoever this person is, whether you know them, you don't know them that well, you've only met them one time, you're in a relationship with them, we're going to try to get all the tea in this one reading. So first of all, we're going to get all the things out of the way. If you hear the fan in the background, I'm not sure, because the mic picks and chooses when it wants to pick up on certain things. So if there's something going on in the background, that means there could be something going on in the background of your life, or in the background of the situation. Your life could just be noisy. This person's life could be noisy. Like, everything that happens during a reading, I feel like it's intentional and it happens for a reason. So sometimes there's extra noises, sometimes there's not. Right now, I feel like it's pretty quiet. And the last time I did this reading, the fan wasn't really that, prominent in the background, which is good for me. Okay, good for us. Good for we. Okay. So just that. If you would ever like a reading, you could always book or just email me, and I got you guys. And that's just about it. But always keep in mind that when you hear certain things in a reading and it does not resonate with you, there's no need to comment, well, I'm not this, but this and that resonated. Obviously, that part was for somebody else, not to be a bee or anything, but it's just kind of annoying when fully grown people are like, oh, well, I'm not fat, and you said that someone in the pile could be fat, but, everything else resonated. Yeah, that one part was for the person who's watching, who may be a bigger person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just common sense things, like those kinds of things really, like, I don't know, as a person, that pisses me off, and I'm like, get over it, whatever. But it's just like, it's pretty common, especially when you say those things, and in the reading you say many times, take what resonates. There's no need for you to comment, well, that didn't resonate. Okay, then that reading wasn't for you, or that one part wasn't for you. It's a collective reading. If you want a more personal reading, then you can buy a personal reading, and it'll be more attuned to you. But if it's a big collective and thousands of people are watching the reading, then of course every little thing's not going to resonate with you. If it does, you're one of the lucky ones. If it doesn't, then it just doesn't. Okay. That was my rant for today, because it's just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they say common sense isn't all that common, but it just baffles me each time when it's just like, you say in the reading, if it didn't resonate, don't take it. And people are still taking it and saying, oh, well, I'm not this and I'm not that. Obviously, you're not. That part was not for you. It was for someone else. Okay? So anyway, please, Spirit, tap into the energy of group 1's person on their mind. And what do they think of my group 1's and their physical appearance, please. Wow, how beautiful. Right off the bat, we have the Empress, and then we have the Queen of Cups. Keep it like that. I'm gonna clarify for that. My group ones, please. As always, take what resonates, like I said. Thank you. Like, I don't want to be always constantly repeating myself for people who are not children, I'm assuming. What is this? We have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so right now I'm getting you're a very outgoing person, or this person views you as a very outgoing person. Can I get a clarifier for the Queen of Cups, please? I don't know if it was supposed to be upright or in reverse, but I felt the need to keep it in reverse. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, that is on the table. I'm gonna get some cards from here. Please, Spirit, how does the person view their physical appearance? Just bear with me while I get all the cards out so we can get everything out of the way. Group one, please. How does the person on their mind, view them and their physical appearance? I'm hearing easy on the eyes, so you're very easy on the eyes. With allowing is kind of like, thank you for allowing me to look at you, to grace me with your presence kind of vibes. This person like put you on a pedestal or think you're like just, you know, the end all be all gorgeous. They're just happy to be there. Can I get a card, please, for my group ones? How does the person view their physical appearance? Can I get a zodiac sign, please? Because that gives... Okay, I guess it's close enough. The zodiac sign gives physical things as well. Group one, how does their person view them? Group one, their physical appearance. Jeez Louise. This person has a lot of thoughts about how you look. These are too many. Can I just get one more, please? One more card. How does the person view their physical appearance? Please, Spirit, their physical appearance. Yeah, this person has a lot to say because all these cards want to keep coming out. So maybe a lot of people could be watching, or your person just thinks a lot of thoughts about you. Both could be relevant. Can I get one more card, please? I feel like let me just take this card off the floor, maybe. That's what they're saying. Pick up this card first, then we'll give you another one. So we have, why am I not surprised? We have Persephone, New Beginnings. One more card, please. A very sunny disposition I'm hearing as well. And it makes sense because you're giving like fairy, cottagecore, that kind of vibe. With all these flowers. So first of all, for my feminists watching, some of you could be very girly and you dress like very girly. If it doesn't resonate for you, this may not be your reading. Let me get all the cards out first. One more card, please. I know you want to say a lot to my group ones, but you don't want to be here all day. How do they view them and their physical appearance, please, for the group ones, their person on their mind? Thank you. I guess I gotta be more direct. I gotta be more blunt. Now we're gonna pull from this deck and then we're gonna get into it. Nemetona. Yeah, you're giving very of the earth, very flower child, very bohemian kind of energy. I'm just saying things as they come through so I don't forget. How does the person view them? Stars. Okay, can I get one more card, please, Spirit? How does the person view them? My group ones. Jeez Louise. And we got two. I will take them because we have space. Ooh. That's a juicy card. I'm hearing Shigo from Kim Possible with this villain card coming through. Okay, just give me a second to organize them a little better. this has to stay under there. Move this over, move this over. And then we have morning. Okay. So how does your person view you? We're going to start off with the Empress. The Empress is literally the end all be all. She is the most attractive you can get. She is Venusian energy. She is Aphrodite energy. So your person thinks you're the bee's knees. You know what I mean? You're the epitome of beauty, okay? The epitome of sophistication, okay? You're definitely someone who wields a lot of power when it comes to your looks. So you either wear things that are very, I don't want to say unconventional, because it's just like, if they're not unconventional things, you just put a bunch of things together that maybe don't always go together. So maybe in the summertime you're wearing a big fluffy jacket with fishnet shirt and just like weird patterns and textures and seasons. You mix seasons together is the vibe that I'm getting, because here she's wearing this big old coat and it looks like very all over the place, but she's making it work because she's the Empress. She can like literally do what she wants. She can do no wrong, because either way she's gonna still look beautiful in the end. Some people have to wear things to accentuate their beauty and not get, you know, overlooked. This person is getting looks no matter how they're dressed. In the baggiest of clothes, the tightest of clothes, the most mixiest matches of clothes, the Empress is gonna get her attention, because she is the personification of Venus, which is feminine beauty. So for my man, if you're my men watching, you are very pretty, okay? This is like a very pretty, privileged kind of group coming through already right off the bat. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, this person could think, if they don't know you that well, they could think you're a bit shallow. If they do know you very well, they think it's hard to get to you emotionally. It's like you're someone, it's like all beauty and no brains, or just like giving, I think I said it already, shallow, essentially. So it's like you're all looks and nothing else kind of vibe. This is for my people that don't know you well. Okay, I feel like mostly for them, they don't know you well. And like I said, even if they do know you, it's giving the vibe of it takes, I'm hearing you're not very emotionally inclined, okay? You're not the most forthcoming, emotional, crybaby kind of individual. And I do feel like maybe your aesthetic kind of pushes that forward, because people who are boho chic, people who are bohemian, people who are flower children, people who are cottagecore, people who are all those things, they're like the sensitive souls. They're the ones who's very open emotionally and all love is love and that kind of vibe, chill, easygoing. You could be someone who loves that aesthetic, but you're also like the very opposite of what that aesthetic kind of portrays, you know? So you're very intense, you're mysterious, you're maybe a little bit moody, you just love the aesthetic of it all, you know? Or you mix, like I said, a bunch of different aesthetics. People like don't know what to make of you, you know? But Queen of Cups in reverse with her third eye like very open and that coming out in reverse is kind of like maybe, ooh, wow, this person's rude, okay? Not rude, but maybe they're blunt and to the point. They think that you do not embody the aesthetic you portray or wear. So like I said, the boho chic is very much love, one love, very earthy, very of the earth kind of people. They're mostly spiritual people. They're mostly very connected with Mother Nature. You can be someone who's adopting that aesthetic, but who isn't that way. You're not someone whose third eye is open. You're not someone who's very open or empathetic at all to most people. And it's like it maybe confuses them a little bit. So it's kind of like, oh, you're coming off as this love is love and flower child kind of energy, but you're not. Like, you know, or maybe you're not, I don't want to say the Queen of Cups can be manipulated very easily, but she can. So maybe you're not very easily manipulated the way this person would think you are, because you're dressing very cutesy. And when you dress very cutesy, they think cutesy means ditzy, some people. And you're not that. You're not shallow. You're not this and that. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. So yeah, that's coming through as well. The Queen of Cups in reverse with the Sun card here. You have a very sunny disposition. For some of you, you're very the center of attention kind of vibe. The Sun is Leo and all eyes are on Leo, and Leo is very Empress as well. You know, where everyone just loves them. You're always getting compliments. You get a lot of looks. You know what I mean? Your energy is just warm and very welcoming in general, which is why I said this person could confuse your personality with your physical appearance, which is like your personality is one way, but your physical appearance is one way, you know, the other way, I should say. I love how this is the Sun card, but sis looks very bored. Like, let me try to bring the card so you can kind of see it a little better. She looks very bored in the card. Like, she looks like her eyes, like, you know, half masked or almost dead. So maybe some of you could have like those kind of eyes where once you're bored, like, they go kind of dead, you know? And it's like you're dressing very cutesy in that kind of way, but then it kind of seems like you are bored of everything, and you know, but then the sun means light and warmth. So I don't know, there's something here about you looking one way and acting one way, or acting one way and looking another way. There's something about that, because the sun is supposed to be the, like, at the center of the universe. You're getting a lot of attention. So maybe you're someone who gets a lot of attention, but you're bored with the attention. You don't want the attention, nor do you crave the attention. But the Empress and the Sun can't help that people are attracted to them. You know, the Empress, that she attracts by being in her feminine, sitting very prettily in her feminine energy, knowing her worth, that kind of vibe. And the Sun, everything in the universe kind of well, especially the Earth needs the sun to survive, because we all revolve around the sun, in this galaxy anyway. And it's kind of like everyone revolves around you, but even when you're getting all the attention, you still seem bored with it. You're not interested, is the vibe that's coming through for this person. Like, you get a lot of attention, but it doesn't faze you, you know? It maybe means you're not shallow. Maybe you get all this attention and you're not shallow, or maybe you are. It could be different for everyone, so take what resonates. We have the Hermit in reverse, so like, you're very outgoing. You're not someone who's very quiet. I'm hearing you don't mince words. You are not keeping anything to yourself. If you have something to say, you're going to be very bold and say it, okay? Like, I feel like you love, and see, I'm getting mixed messages. So some of you are beautiful and don't care for the attention. Some of you are beautiful and love and crave the attention. Because with the sun coming through here and the Hermit in reverse, you don't want to be hidden. You want to be seen. And I was going to say that it doesn't matter if what you're saying is controversial or problematic. You're still going to say it, because it gets you the reactions that you want. So it's kind of like you're a performer. You're on. Everything you do is a little bit shallow, and you're not thinking of other people's feelings, you know? So if this is not resonating for you at all, this may not be your reading. Like, or like I said, you are pretty, you are gorgeous. Everyone revolves around you, and you don't really care for the attention. Others of you do, okay? Now, we have the 5th house, which is passion, and it's performance. Exactly. Wow. Entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, all of that. It's like you put on a show. Like, you want to be seen. Like, whatever you wear, you want to be seen in it. You're wearing things to be purposely controversial, because you'd rather be controversial than not seen or ignored, kind of vibe, you know? You don't want to blend into the background. You don't want to be a wallflower. You're the complete opposite of a wallflower, if I'm being honest here. And this person, like, just always sees you. And this person could, like, probably always see you on performing, which is why they think you're shallow, but they haven't really gotten to know you yet. We have children, humor. So I do think you have like a very fun loving, giggly, outgoing personality. Absolutely. And the Hermit, I'm hearing you lack depth. So this person's rude, okay? They may, like I said, they may not know you very well. And if they do, they just think you're kind of hard to get to know. That they've only scratched the surface of who you are as a person, and they know there's way more to come. But the Queen of Cups, being someone upright, is someone who's very compassionate, someone who's loving, who's caring, who's very intuitive, who cares what other people think about her, or cares about what they feel, or wants to make people comfortable. And she's very accommodating. Maybe you're not accommodating at all. You know, you want the attention, but you're not doing hold on. You want the attention, but it doesn't mean you're on your best behavior when you're getting that attention. Like I said, you don't care if you're coming off problematic or loud or wrong, or loud and problematic in this person's eyes. I should be very specific about that, because everyone has their own opinions, okay? 5th house is Leo energy coming through again. So if it wasn't coming through in the sun, it would be coming through in the 5th house, okay? And Leo rules the hair. So there could be something beautiful and very curly or poofy, or that brings attention to your hair. The color, the length, the width, okay, if your hair grows up to the sun, okay. The curl pattern, the styles you wear, the braid, I'm hearing goddess braids for some of you. you just like to be seen. You like to dress up in a specific kind of way, knowing that you're going to get attention, and people think you're doing it on purpose because you crave that attention. So it's like, I think that's what it is. This person, I should say, they think you're someone who does these things because you want attention. They find that very shallow, Child, anywho. Persephone, we have new beginnings. Look at how she's wearing this beautiful, very floral, very white, innocent, pure kind of dress. And like I was saying with the sun card, it's usually depicted by a child on a horse, just living their life very carefree, the way kids are blissfully ignorant. They are not able to really understand the pressures of society because they're able to act however they want to act and do whatever they want to do, and they don't face any consequences or repercussions for most of the time. If an adult were to go and kick somebody, they would be put in jail. They would be put in jail or reprimanded very heavily, get a fine or something, be detained, reprimanded, something. If a child were to do something, people would be like, oh, that's a child, they're still learning, they're fine, they're innocent, and they would get like a little talking to, a little, don't do that again, and you could do, like I said, say certain things, act a certain way, and this person finds you don't there's no consequences for your actions, essentially. Or like I said, you're very much like a child where you go out and dress and say things and do things you really don't care, because children don't have that, how can I say, they don't have that self-consciousness the way adults do. Where, oh my gosh, if I wear this, maybe it won't be seen as good. Kids want to go outside in princess costumes and they want to go outside in their pajamas. They don't really give two flying fladoodles. You know what I mean? Adults do, because there's a certain standard that we're expected to live up to. So it's like something very childlike, very innocent, very much like, oh, this person's like maybe oblivious, or I'm hearing giggly. They're always giggling. You know what I mean? So like something like very childlike about you, innocent. Aloof in the way of like not knowing what you're doing, but knowing what you're doing. This person's like very confused when it comes to you, or this, like, is this person doing it on purpose for the attention, or are they doing it because they're really unaware? I think that's what I'm kind of picking up on. This person's constantly going back and forth. They get to know you a little bit. They see you have the potential to be nice and sweet, but it's like, is it fake nice? Are they being fake nice to get the attention, or are they really nice? That kind of vibe. When you see someone who's pretty and automatically think they're mean, you know what I mean? Because pretty people are known to be shallow, or what is it called, self-absorbed, or that kind of that thing. And they're like, are they that way? And are they coming off that way? Or are they really this nice? Or are they just playing to be nice? That kind of vibe. A lot of questions when it comes to you guys. A lot of thoughts, because the cards didn't want to fly out for you. Okay. Some of you could have a short hair, and look at how she's glowing orange. There's something here about sacral chakra energies. People are very like instantly attracted to you because you kind of, what is it called, tick off their boxes or tickle their fancy. All of that, all of those are coming through. With the stars, it's like you can manifest your every wish. That's the Empress energy. You are these people's every wish, this person's every wish. You would be their perfect like manifestation of their perfect human, or their perfect type, essentially. I skipped over allowing, but the fact that we have stars here and then we have stars in allowing, it says encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hopes to, compensates, intuits, tempers, responds, cycles, grows, realizes, and rewards. So yeah, just keep hearing like instant attraction. Like I said, I think I already went over this card. This person's happy like that you allow them to even be in your presence, to even talk to you is a gift. It's a there's another word I was looking for. Privilege. Like, with the Three of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think this person thinks that you're their perfect type, but it would be hard to get to know you more on a deeper level, or it is hard to get to know you on a deeper level. Because the Three of Wands usually is movement. It's moving forward. The Three of Wands is your plan has been set. With the Two of Wands, you made your decision, and now you're moving and making progress in that decision. The Three of Wands come out in reverse, so there's no progress being made. So this person could think that you're beautiful and everything, but no progress is being made to get more deep or emotional or intimate, I guess. Whether it's in the physical sense, because the Wands are physical passion. Okay, it's going after something, taking that initiative, that drive. So this person could think that the physical connection is there, but the emotional connection is not progressing the way they would like it to. It's could be something that's coming through. We have Nematona, which is safe space. See? Now, I kind of feel like these cards in reverse are effing up the whole reading, which is why I don't like usually taking reversals, because now we have a safe space. The Queen of Cups upright would usually mean a safe space, but for whatever reason, I felt called to keep it in reverse. But then we have villain here, which is like I'm saying this person's like, y'all just have this person on a roller coaster, huh? As soon as this person maybe thinks that they're comfortable with you, you like turn and do something, or you're just unpredictable. It's the vibe that I'm getting. This person never knows what you're gonna be. If you're gonna be nice one day, if you're gonna be the villain the next day, you know. I'm hearing Black Widow, the Marvel character, Scarlett Johansson's character in Marvel. And like I said, I heard She-Go. There's something here about you being like deliciously dangerous. And that's what I was saying. This person, like, are you the villain or are you not the villain? Like, are you purposely being mean and oblivious to what you're saying, knowing it'll hurt people? Or are you doing it on purpose for the attention, for the plot? Are you doing it for the plot or not? Okay? That's what this person's thinking. You know, are you purposely being this naive and shallow, or is this just for show? Because I haven't seen anything that's pointing to the former, you know? Is it real or is it fake? Are you the villain or are you not? This person's very confused. Because like I said, you're coming off as this very flowery, beautiful, pure person. Motherly, or someone who should come off as motherly, someone they should be safe with. But then right after that, we have villain coming out. And then we have mourning, the world awaits you. So it's like, what is going on here, child? Some of you could have dreads, or like I said, braids were coming through, goddess braids. I forgot. Look, we have colored hair, which I did say you could have colored hair. There's red hair coming through here. There's red hair, purplish, reddish hair coming through here. She has blue hair coming through here. We have someone who's of Asian descent, and she also gives me Asian in some kind of way, you know, the way her eyes kind of upturn at the ends. Maybe you do have almond kind of eyes, you know, or what was the word? It's almond eyes, and then we had slim or skinny or something almond eyes. I was watching a video of this girl was talking about how almond eyes are the most desired eyes, and she saw or tried to figure out what eye she had in like a filter where your eyes like pop up, just your eyes, the rest of your face is gone, and your eye and you have to place your eyes into the specific different eye shapes. And her eyes ended up being almond. But then when I did it, I feel like I got slim almond or skinny almond or whatever, something almond. So you can have almond eyes, okay? And look, here again, we have braids and we have dreads. So some of you really could have that. And here I think she has dreads. Well, I would say she does. In this card, yeah, they're like dreads. They're locks or just braids or faux locks. You can always rewrite the story. Maybe you are someone who used to be more shallow and you're kind of like they're seeing you rewrite your story arc. Maybe it took you becoming or someone making you aware of what you were doing, holding you accountable. This could have been the person who was holding you accountable or someone else held you accountable. And now it's like you can always rewrite the story. Rewrite the narrative, what people are saying about you, how this person's feeling. It's like it could be changing, you know? I mean, it's just an enemies to lovers kind of thing, guys, because I'm just like, why is this person in your business? Like, I mean, I guess. Mourning, the world awakes you. Mourning is waking up and getting a do-over. So maybe you were someone who used to be more shallow, and as they see you growing up, because I feel like everyone starts their life off, especially when they're very attractive people and they get a lot of attention, they start off their life as knowing they have that power and using it to their advantage. It isn't until you start learning more, you start growing, you start maturing, you start encountering people, and people start holding you accountable for your action, that you start having to change and fix what used to be a problem. That is growth. That is growing up. That is being human. And I think that's what you could be going through, that kind of story arc where you go from being the villain who use your looks to your benefit. Now you're kind of like becoming someone who's not as shallow, you know? But anyway, if we're not doing personality, we're just doing physical appearance. Empress energy, you're beautiful, okay? You're the epitome of beauty to this person. Please be very like mindful that I'm saying to your person, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder and it's different for everyone. So whoever you're thinking of right now, you're watching this reading for, they think you're the standard, okay, the goddess of beauty, Aphrodite. Boom. You could have like that very hourglassy kind of figure, or there's something on your body that really like calls to them. Like I'm not really good. I'm here. Oh, we see her boobs coming through here, and look at how you have the flowery dresses. There's something about your look. You look like very sweet, very innocent. I'm hearing you're a peach they want to pluck. Okay, and peaches are booty, so there could be something about your booty that's like very scrumdiddlyumptious. I'm hearing. Yeah. There's something here about your thighs and your torso as well as coming through. So like in this card here, I'm being very called to the lower region of her body, her toned thighs and calves, and then her very toned torso. With the Hermit in reverse, you're definitely someone who like wears more revealing things. You reveal your body a little bit more. And even in these clothes, we're seeing a little bit of skin here, very conservative, which is why I'm like, there could be some of you who don't like the attention, so you dress a certain kind of way. There could be some of you who like the attention, so you dress a certain kind of way, that kind of thing. With the Hermit, already for looks in reverse, you're someone who reveals a lot of yourself physically. If we're going for physical appearance, you're definitely someone who wears very bright, vibrant colors, and they love that as well. Like I said, you could wear like crop tops, and your stomach is always out. It's like giving me Meg Thee Stallion, because in one of her songs, she's like, I wear crop tops because I'm in love with my body, or something like that. So she always wants to show off her stomach because she works hard to get her stomach in that kind of position. You know, you could be someone like very tall, very stacked, very built like Megan. And if you are, lucky you. Let me stop. But yeah, like very toned, very muscular for a woman, because like I said, I'm being very called to like the sturdiness or the supplely but also strongness of her thighs. So this person could really like the whole duality between masculine and feminine. Like, you have muscles, yes, but it's supple. It's not, you know, too much. And there is something here about long drapey clothing, because even in this card here, and in this card here, and in this card here, she's wearing like drapey clothing. You can't see much of her. So for some of you, you don't show much. But like I said, the face card is giving in each of these pics, but maybe not this one, because you can't really see her face that well. So we'll just put that back there, okay? But in these two cards, her face is still giving. Look at the eyes. Look at how she's looking you dead in your soul. And in these both cards, she has blue eyes. And some of you could have blue eyes, and you stare into people's soul. I'm hearing snatch, your soul. So there's something here about your eyes snatching their soul. We have 2 3s coming through as well. And when I'm thinking of 3 right now, I'm being taken to life path 3s. And or just the number 3 in general, which is all about creativity, holy trinities. I do think that there could maybe be something about third party situations here for some of you, where they constantly feel like they're fighting for your attention. Like, it doesn't have to be you're with someone else, they want your attention. It doesn't have to be anything nefarious. It's just like there's something here about them always like having to share attention with someone else. I feel like there's a vibe that could be coming through. But you're very like nymph in the forest, okay, druid, okay, gypsy kind of vibes. You wear the loose clothes, the loose fitting clothes. There's something very intuitive. Look at how I put the Queen of Cups right back down properly, upright. But it was because I was looking at her upright as well. There could be something like very intuitive about you, but I do feel like this person thinks you downplay that part of yourself. You downplay the intuitive part, because your looks stand out more. People don't view you for being empathic or being nice or sweet. They just view you as being beautiful. So they could think people don't see your true potential, or you know. The Sun, we have Leo. The Hermit, we have Virgo. The Empress, we have Taurus and Libra. Okay, we actually have Leo coming through in this card. Like, you're very passionate, like I said. You like to have a good time. I do think in like maybe the summertime would be your favorite season, because you could be outside showing off your body that you work very hard for. Okay. You could be always around children, so maybe some of you could work with children. Your humor is very much top tier. You are a true romantic at heart, I want to say, which is why that third part situation, they think you flirt a lot. It's the vibe that could be coming through. Like, you're always flirting with different kinds of people. Like, even if you're in a relationship with that Libra energy coming through, you're going to be flirting with other people. That could be something that they could find like a problem, or that's just how they view you, your physical looks. Like, you could just have anyone, you know? But with the world awaits you, you're always ready to get up and have a good time. You are really fun. You could love like carnivals, amusement parks, that kind of thing. You could have met this person there. Music could also be very important to you. And I'm also hearing destroying or deconstructing like society standards of what they think beauty is or what is beautiful. That could be something you're doing, you know. If you're like more unconventionally attractive in the way of maybe you're someone who's bigger, or your skin is not, you know, the lightest around, or you know what I mean, or you have like, you know, texturism or something like that, where your hair is not the most desirable, but you're like trying to take back the narrative, you know, like Hamilton did. No. Yeah, take back the narrative. There's something here about you being very well read. I'm hearing that song by I can't look at the stars. They make me wonder where you are. Stars up on heaven's boulevard, and if I know who you are, I know I've come too far. I can't look at the stars. Can't look at the stars. Who sings that song? That song is coming through. So in the song, she's saying, I can't look at the stars because they make me wonder where you are, the stars up on heaven's boulevard. So there could be something maybe about distance here. Three of Wands can always be distance and travel as well. So like maybe a little dynamic is coming through for some of you where you're apart from your person, and they could want to come towards you, but they're not. See, now this is like taking on a different meaning now that I'm getting into like specific parts of it. Some of you could be in separation from someone, okay, right? And they're still seeing you as someone who's beautiful, but you're emotionally closed off from them, and they can't travel towards you because you would not be interested, but you are still the sun in their sky. You are still their stars, okay? But there's something here about you being very closed off from them now. Or they could think that after, you know, you leaving them and not being with them, you turn shallow. And I mean, if they did something wrong to you and you had to be in your villain era after a breakup, like, what do they expect? Exactly. That could be coming through. You're destroying things. I'm like, I don't know where it came from, but I say you're taking back the narrative. And I'm like, it's like Hamilton. I'm like, right. And I'm like, no. Elias is the one who said, I'm removing myself from the narrative. And she's the one who was scorned, right, by Hamilton, right? Exactly. So you're just showing things they gave you, and this person like, oh my gosh, you turned to somebody completely new after leaving me, and now you're more shallow and just going around and talking to different people and being flirty and being, you know, that kind of thing. It would make sense if this is a man or a woman scorned, you know? And it's like now you're just like, you can always rewrite the story. You're messing up or destroying things from your past, and after that we have the world awaits you. So you're moving on and becoming something new. So that little storyline just came through real quick. And new beginnings, you're moving on from the old and into the new. But yeah, this is supposed to be about how they feel. I mean, yeah, this is how they're viewing you, how they feel about you. This could be someone from your past. For some of you that doesn't resonate, leave it where it's at, okay? But it's definitely giving I'll be trying to say persnickety. Maybe some of you could be persnickety. I wanted to say Persephone, okay? Maybe some of you could be Stephanie as well, because I heard that when I said Persephone. Some of your names could be Stephanie. And now I'm hearing, what did he say in the movie? I think her name is Adrian. I'm hearing Rocky scream, Adrian! I think her name is Adrian. So some of your names could be Adrian as well. Okay, sorry. Anyway, yeah, there's something here about you exploring your horizons. And I do feel like for some of you as well, you may have liked men before, now you like girls. You like flipped over to the other side of the pond, because we're seeing these two girls here together, and there's something here about them seeing them together. It's giving they feel like second best to your friend, which is why it's like giving third party. They feel like they can't come towards you because Three of Wands, they don't want to come out in reverse. But I'm picking up on completely different things that I'm supposed to be picking up on. Yeah, there's something like very mermaidy because she's by the water. She has shells in her hair, like I said, you're of earth. So it's giving like, you know, mythical creature, which is why you kind of seem unreal to this person. Like you glow. There's a glow about you. Like I said, around Persephone, she's glowing, you know? And her whole story is during the summertime, spring and summer, she's able to spend time out of the underworld with her parents, sowing the earth the way she's meant to. And then when wintertime comes, she's sucked back into the underworld with you know, Hades, because he wants her that bad. And it's kind of like, you know what I mean? And it's also kind of giving like seasonal depression. Not to like I'm just talking about random things now. I'm so sorry. If you're ready to go, you can go whenever you want, but I just feel like random things are coming through now in this reading. Seasonal depression is when it's less light outside, less vitamin D, we're all sludgy and we're eating a lot. All these holidays are coming through, but we somehow feel more empty than ever. And that kind of vibe is coming through as well. So this person could think like when they're with you, you're their summer. When you guys are apart, it's winter. Or how can I say? Because when Persephone's gone, is when things are beautiful and growing. And when she's back, it's when things are dying, you know? So I don't know. Take it as it resonates, honestly. I don't know what I'm even saying at this point. But I think I'm going to stop your reading right there. I said all I need to say. And I just realized her hair is like a very bright blue as well. So there is something here about some of you having colored hair. Some of you wearing shell crowns, leaf crowns, flower crowns as well. And I said all that is tying into the whole year, like a very flower child, very bright, very passionate, very much warm. Your energy is like very vibrant is what I'm hearing as well. A little bit like the energy of a child, like just a bunch of energy. You're always bouncing and excitable and that kind of thing, you know? And then I'm also being drawn to this moon in the card here. So there could be something here about you being like sometimes mysterious like the moon and then sometimes vibrant as the sun. But yeah, there is something here about you coming off as like very... For my people who dress like very conservative, there's something here about your energy like pushing through you trying to anyway. So you're trying to cover things up and vibe into the background, but you can't because you're like your face card never declines. So even if the rest of your body is covered up, your face still it's still giving. You know what I mean? So it's like you would be the ones who's mysterious like the moon, but your energy is like the sun. So you're attracting people to you. The others of you are the people who want to show off their tummy because they put in that work at the gym, and it's like, why not? Okay, you're wearing, you know, showing the cleavage, the décolletage. Okay, yeah, she's just getting very flirty. I don't know. And that's what the semi-sextile is like, allowing, like you're allowing them to be in your presence, you're allowing them to talk to you, that kind of thing. This person just feels lucky. But yeah, for some of you, someone from the past is coming through saying, I can't look at the stars, they make me wonder where you are. And it's like, bye. Okay, I'm gonna stop the reading there. I hope it resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. As always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose group 2, image 2, the energy of group 2, if you're an energy reader, then welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be getting into what does a person on your mind think about you and your physical appearance. So I'm going to pull the cards and then read the cards as if I'm reading about your personality and then about your looks and your appearance. And both may come through. One may come through faster than the other. We'll see what comes through. But disclaimer, in these readings when it comes to physical appearance, please, I don't want to hear no, I'm not big, but that resonated. That part wasn't for you. Or I'm not this, but this part resonated. That the parts that are not resonating for you are not in the reading for you. They are placed there for other people. So there's no need for you to say, oh, the reading resonated, but that part didn't resonate. thousands of people are watching this reading, so you can't just expect it to be fully, you know, curated for you. If you want that, you gotta watch a personal reading. You gotta get a personal reading. You know what I mean? So there's no need for you to say, oh, that didn't resonate, but that part did. Yeah, it resonated for someone else in the comments. If you read it, you would see that someone else said, oh yeah, that resonated for me because that part was placed in there for them. I have to be very inclusive. I can't be saying, oh, exclusivity, because it's not a personal reading, you know? So just be very aware of that when you're watching these readings. Also, what this person thinks of you is not how you actually are. This is what they're thinking of you, whether they know you well or not, okay? Because group 1 was a little ghetto. I'm just gonna say it. We'll see what comes through for you guys, but I'm just like, huh? It's fun. It's cool to get into the mind of people and what they think of you, because it's just like, how could you get it so wrong? You know what I mean? But like I said, don't take offense or try to come for me if this person's saying specific things about you that you don't want to hear, you don't like. Take it up with them, because this is the person on your mind, so you would know who this person is. And if it's not coming through with someone you know, or it's not resonating for you, then click off the reading, because it's not a reading for you. If it's making you upset, even if it is the person on your mind, don't watch a reading that's gonna make you upset. Just leave, and there's no need for you to leave a nasty comment or none of that. All those things are unnecessary. Go take it up with the person who's saying these things or thinking these things. So the person on your mind, what are they thinking when it comes to you and your physical appearance? Okay, please, for my group 2s. See, the cards are very talkative today, or it could just be this deck because I haven't used it in a long time. I don't think I've ever gotten this card in this deck. Okay, look at them. Okay, what does their person think of them and their physical appearance, please? Spirit, my group 2s. Ooh, stop. The Empress is just active today. I love what y'all people think of y'all as Empresses, because period, yes you are. I love that your people think of you as Empresses. Oh, the gorgeousness. And we have the Hierophant and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So you're gorgeous but closed off. Okay, already coming through. People can't, or this person, this is supposed to be one person. This person seems that they can't get close to you no matter how hard they try, because you are a fort. Let me get the rest of the cards out. That's what I was supposed to do, okay? So I get the cards out and then I get into them. So just give me a second. Interesting. This person thinks they're like a Suavemente or kind of Don Julio or Don Juan. Like, this person thinks they're the bee's knees, okay? Just to put that out there. Like, I know it's supposed to be what they think of you, but already, ooh, I just see that I'm seeing some things in one of these cards. I wish you would behave. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my little baby there to cover her up. This is my Captain America speaker. Because I love me some Captain America. That's my husband, okay? Like Wendy Williams says, you're my best friend in my head. That's my husband in my head. I love Captain America. Okay, what does their person think of them? You could love Captain America as well, since it's coming through. See, yeah, I read that as complexity, so that could be something. You're a complex person. Because it says empowerment, but I read it as complexity, and I don't know why, because there is a card. The Quisunks is complexity. Okay, and at the bottom we have the numinous mystery. So yeah, there's something very mysterious or closed off about you, very alluring, that intrigues this person because they want to know more about you, but you're coming off as closed off. You keep things very close to your chest. I love the way this card shuffles, these cards. Okay, my group 2s, please. How does your person on their mind view their physical appearance, please? How do they view them and their physical appearance? I guess we're taking all of those. I just got an idea for a reading. Let me write it down before I forget. Sorry. You could be their muse, because I just got inspired in the middle of your reading. I just got inspired. Okay. How many are these? These are a lot. Okay, so that means let me only get like 2 of these ones then. okay? This person likes to come to you for advice, or they would like to come to you for advice. They see you as someone who gives very good advice, or you have like a lot of knowledge and wisdom to give them. Bruh, we're not taking all of these. I apologize. Your person has a lot to say when it comes to you. Okay, please. Woo, thank you. Hey, follow and see what happens. Dang. I'll follow and see what happens. I'm threatening the cards, guys. Do you threaten people? I know I do. I threaten inanimate objects. I threaten people. I don't care. I threaten dogs. And as soon as I say that, we have Evil Queen. Oh my gosh. I love it. Because dogs be getting on my nerves sometimes too. I'm like, I fight dogs, in case you needed to know. Like, I be talking to dogs like I like they're people. I'm like, I fight dogs. Don't play with me. Thank you. And they probably just look like I'm crazy. I talk to my dog too. Like, I fight. Hush. And then we have Pele, light your fire. Yeah, you're very, the word is not coming through. Like, very spitfire. You're very spunky. You're very, like, a lot to take on. We have Ryan, inner strength. We have Isis, sacred contracts. We have Nematona, safe space. And we have this. Okay, so maybe some of you felt called to group 1, because these two exactly came through in group 1. That's very interesting. Maybe we have someone watching for multiple people, and they see the same thing that the other person sees in you, which is like very reassuring, I would say. So I don't know. Persephone can go right there or something. Okay, now we have all the cards out. Let's get into it. So the first card we have is the Two of Wands. Okay, so you're very much someone who like can make decisions or make plans. How can I say it? On command or on the spot. That's what I meant to say, on the spot. It's like you're someone who does well under pressure is what I'm hearing, okay? This person immediately sees you as someone who does well under pressure. You're very good at making decisions on the fly. Okay, there's not much like... I feel like for you guys, when you have more time to think, that's when things go wrong. That's when you may have tendency to overthink or overcomplicate things. So it's like when you have to make a split decision, that's what I was looking for. You can do it on the fly. There's not much that is like holding you back from deciding or moving forward with certain things, okay? So they ask you a question, you know what you want. If they know you ask you where you want to go or what you're looking for, you know what you want on the spot. Like, you know what I mean? Or you do very well when you're giving options. When people ask you, what do you want to eat? Excuse me? Where do you want to go? Excuse me? Do you want to go here or here? Ah, that's better. I want to go here. Do you want to eat this or that? That's much better. I want to eat this. That kind of vibe, you know? Where you could be indecisive, but when you're given like 2 options or a few options, you'll have a better, you know, a better chance at deciding what you want. That's what's coming through, which is very funny. This person thinks it's funny, it's cute, because I just want to laugh. I'm like, oh, so cute. Now we have the High Priestess in reverse. I'm not sure if it was supposed to come out in reverse, but hey, it's in reverse. There is something very intuitive about you, but I feel like you don't lead with that, is what I'm getting with the High Priestess in reverse. Because the High Priestess is very closed off. It's like something about you being very open or out there with your spirituality or with your... Because then you have the Hierophant over here as well, which are the 2 counterparts. We have the Hierophant and then we have the High Priestess. And it's like you're very... I'm hearing you're very open and out there with the advice you give, which is why people come to you for advice. But when it comes to where you get that good advice from and your spiritual practices and that kind of vibe, you're more so, you know... I think you guys are open about it though. I don't think you're hiding it at all, but you're not like shouting it from the rooftops, you know. There's an in the shadows vibe about you guys, which is also being reiterated again with Persephone, because she is the queen of the underworld, and it's like half the time she don't want to be there, and half the time she is stuck there. Okay, so it's like sometimes you're stuck in the darkness, and then other times you're stuck in the light, as Persephone is. Okay, that's the vibe that's coming through. Like I said, sometimes you could be a little, mysterious with the moon coming through here, and then we have the numinous at the bottom of the deck, so it's giving like very spiritual, very like, I don't want to say dangerous. People know not to mess with you is basically what I'm trying to say. A little bit like if you're in the presence of a predator, like a vampire or something. They know that there's someone doesn't know they're a vampire, but they know that this person is like dangerous in a way. So it's like, don't poke the bear, because you know the bear will bite your head off. It's like, don't taunt the spiritual person, because they can do things, the hoodoo, the voodoo, whatever. They can do certain things. It's like that kind of air, like you gotta err on the side of caution when it comes to being with you. It's like you scare them, but you also exhilarate them and excite them in a certain kind of way, and make them want to chase you, because this Two of Wands is very much giving me your person like wanting to be with you and wanting to go after you and deciding to like choose you, or deciding to pursue you, even though you give the vibe of like stay away or leave me alone. Maybe you don't know you're doing it, but you kind of give off that vibe of, oh, don't talk to me, I don't want to talk to you, and I'm so intense and so broody and so mysterious, and this person's just like, that excites them, getting to know the unknown, okay, or like picking your mind if you are someone who is more spiritually advanced than them. That's the kind of vibe that's coming through, because that's the Hierophant card. You have the intuition, you also have the knowledge, you have a way of articulating what needs to be said and what needs to be done to people in the proper way without like seeming overbearing, like it's like a suggestion, like maybe you should do this, or maybe you should like take a break from your job and go on vacation for a little bit. Like you suggest it to them, but your suggestion turns into something that's like, oh, that's a good idea. Like you plant seeds in people and they grow until they turn into big overwhelming trees that can't be missed. So maybe you planted a curling or seedling of feelings in this person, it kind of grew into a big tree and it can't be ignored now. So you grow on people, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Now, with the Empress energy here, I do feel like it takes a bit, okay, how do I say this? Because the Empress coming through in any reading means this person finds you like irresistible, beautiful, gorgeous, magnetic, goddess-like, whatever, because the Empress is like the epitome of beauty. She is the Venusian, she's Taurus, she's Libra, she is beauty, she's grace, all that kind of stuff. And she's like the perfect divine feminine kind of energy, So, but with it coming through, it's more so in the reading after they've gotten to know you a little bit more. It's like your beauty grows on them. So yeah, like at first glance you're a pretty person, but the more they are around you, the more your beauty grows on them to the point where you become like irresistible. So when people see you at first glance, oh, they're pretty, they're okay, like it's not like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean, googly eyes right off the bat. Could be for some people depending on their type, but like when they first see you, they are attracted to other things than your looks, but your looks also are there and it grows on them. They think you're beautiful as well, if that's making any sense to you guys. With the Six of Swords in reverse, I feel like for this kind of reading there is no need for these cards to be in reverse, y'all, because they just add something that doesn't need to be there. A Six of Swords, and why do they have all the people naked in these cards, child? It's not making no type of sense to me. Because look at her. She's just giving that, it's giving siren energy for you guys, where it's like there's something deeper than, or more than meets the eye, that calls people to you. Whether it's your voice, whether it's your advice, whether it's something, there's just something that's just like, come hither about you. And you're looking very nonchalant. If you can see in the card, she's looking very nonchalant. So like, it's almost like she's snubbing you in a way. Like who are you? Why are you looking at me? I'm just sitting here bullshit looking fine as heck, and you in my business for what? And that is what they like. This person likes attitude. They like spice, that kind of thing. She's just like, oh, you're beneath me, why are you looking at me? And that's what this person likes about your attitude, essentially. And that's like what attracts them to you. And then after that, after the attitude, after the mysteriousness, after knowing there's something that you keep hidden that they want to find, then they're like, oh, you're also like beautiful. but that comes after, if it makes sense. Now with the Six of Swords, it's like giving a little bit of like a you guys are a mess. It's giving chasing and running energy. So the Six of Swords is moving away from something. It's like leaving, you know? So it's kind of like you get this person riled up, you get them excited, then you leave. You know what I mean? You never satisfy them. You stick around long to satisfy them. So it's kind of like a tease in a way, where you see this person out on the town. You guys are talking. You guys are getting into it. You guys are having so much in common. You're giving them all these seductive looks, and they want to know more about you. Like, you're telling them just enough to keep them hanging on the tail end of they're hanging on to your every word. And then when it's time for you to go, have a good night, and then you leave. They're like, what the heck? Like, we didn't do all this talking and all this flirting and all this whatever for you to leave and go home without me? What do you mean? Is what this is kind of giving. You have no problem getting up and leaving, okay? You make the waters turbulent, you get them excited, and then you just walk away. And they're left to deal with their situation on their own. So yeah, you're trouble. And I'm hearing trouble, I'm trouble now, by Pink. So y'all could be like very, like, Pink is trouble. So she was right in that regard when she made that song. She's trouble. I love Pink. I love her. She's a fellow Virgo queen, but she's trouble. She knows she's not easy to handle, which is why had her ex. Like, she was just doing mad stuff. Like, Pink in her peak prime era was like the baddest be around, child. She was breaking up with her ex, and she brought him back in the video, and they were broke up, and then they got back together. They was like doing all these wild things together. Like, it's just a thrill. You're a thrill. You know how to keep things interested, and keep things interesting. With the Hierophant as well, there is a very noble, saintly, maybe holier than thou energy about you that this person loves as well. So because you hold yourself to such a high standard, this person wants you even more, but they want to be the one to say they got you, okay? This person and y'all are just a mess together. Like I said, this person has like a very high view of themselves. I picked up on that at the beginning of the reading. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the one to crack that nut. You know what I mean? Ooh, that sounded wrong. Oh my gosh, yeah, y'all are spicy. Y'all are naughty individuals here in group 2. And it's like you're just sitting there innocent, sitting really pretty, like not having to do much, but sit there and look cute. And people could come over and talk to you. You don't have to open up. You don't have to say anything. You can have like a little conversation. They're just dying and holding on to your every word. Oh, the ghetto. But this is good. I love it. I love it. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is, like I said, you're very closed off. Like I said, you don't give much away, and that makes you more of a challenge, and this person likes a challenge. This person on your mind, they like a challenge. And look at how we have a lot of water. Look at how this looks like she's sitting in her own pool of water. Here she's in water, and here she's definitely in water. So there's something here about them being dry in the desert, because I do feel like this card is representing your person, Two of Wands. It's like a very fiery kind of energy, you know what I mean? Someone who's very sure of themselves, you know what I mean? I'm hearing a Chad. Someone who knows they're attractive, someone who knows they usually get what they want, and they want you. And this Chad now is like cool, and they walk slow, and their eyes are always at half mast, and they're giving like a very grovelly kind of voice, like very, you know, masculine, growly, you know what I mean? And they're just like have the cheekbones and the sharp jaw, and they're just like, some of them could have like a longish kind of hair. I could be describing you if you're a male watching, honestly, okay? But like cool, like very suave, cool catch. You know what I mean? They prowl. They don't walk. They don't rush. They take their time. They have a swagger. You know, like a Black Panther or something, you know? And they just see you there like a goddess, like in how people just look infinitely sexier in water. They see you like, and they just, you like, you know, wow them, knock them off their feet with your energy alone. And then they look at you and you're beautiful as well, you know? And it's just like, you know how you just see people, and you know, it's like you feel someone's energy. If someone's like coming up behind you, you can feel someone coming up behind you. If someone walks into a room, you can feel them walk into a room. So before you even look up and see the person's face, you're like, oh, I felt their energy from a mile away. Or as soon as they came through the door, I felt something, you know? And they look up and see you're cute too. What you mean? Oh, I know, I definitely gotta get them, you know? Empowerment, you guys are like a very dynamic, like I feel like both of you are like very hot and sexy together, and it's just like, whew, child, is it hot in here? Is it just me, bro? Like, this is, I don't even know. Okay, but empowerment is you make them feel like on top of the world. You may have that energy of making people feel like they're the center of your universe at that moment, which is why, like I said, with the Six of Swords is like moving on from troubled waters. You build up like a little storm whenever you guys are together. Things get turbulent and heated and exciting, and then as soon as you leave, the water goes back to being mellow and boring, and they're just like, I want more of that excitement. Bring it back, please. Where you going? You know? But you guys combine together really well. You get along really well. It's like you make each other stronger, complement each other. This is what I want to say. You complement each other really well. This person could compliment you a lot, or you compliment them a lot, and you guys are just like always playing off of each other, you know? Yes, yes. But we have strengthens, join forces, activates, and intensifies. Yeah, that is you. You intensify the energy of in the room, you know? Authorizes, allies with, concentrates, saturates, overrides, and overwhelms. So like I said, before I even read those words, you overwhelm this person with their passion. Like, this person could usually come off like uncaring, nonchalant, but when it comes to you, you're getting them in their feelings, because then we have the moon card over here with feelings, literally, which is instinct, nurturing, gut reactions. This person saw you come into a room, and their intuition, their whatever was awoken. Their interest was like, oh, somebody important is here, and they looked up and just like saw you from across the room, and just like slow motion movie kind of, okay guys, I can relax. Okay, we have comfort, which is that safe space. We have home, family, conditioning, habits, femininity. So you are just always in your feminine. I also feel like you could be a little bit in your masculine with the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant energy. So you balance both really well. So you know when to be the aggressor. You know when to be the unaggressor. What's the opposite of aggressor? I don't know. You know when to chase. You know, like I said, it's a cat and mouse game with you guys. Like, you literally have them chasing you down. Yeah. Juicy, very. Here we have Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Okay, so a lot of people could think that you're, like I said, you know, what I was talking about with the whole, when you're spiritual or you may practice hoodoo or voodoo, people think, oh my gosh, it's evil, and it's like, no. Or when you tell people you're a witch, oh my gosh, you gasp. It's like, there are some people, yes, who do bad things, and there's some people who don't. Like, you know, that kind of vibe. And it's like some people, or most people, like could give you salt when you like deserve sugar, or they treat you bad when you really actually don't deserve it, kind of thing. So you get like a lot of slack, or a lot of pushback, or a lot of, you know, negative energy turned your way. But this person is a strong person. They can deal with it. They said, my back is strong. You know what I mean? I can hold whatever weight you may have. I can hold mine and yours at the same time, you know? But there could be something here about you guys have like long nails as well. Talons. I call them the zit grabbers, okay? That's just my preference. When I see those long nails, they're the zit grabbers, okay? So when I'm ready for mine, I be getting mine, okay? I haven't had them in a minute, but I'll be ready for them when I'm ready, okay? But yeah, there's like something like very evil queen, very misunderstood, very lone wolf, lone person. I don't like need your attention, but they like, you know, like you're very good on your own. You're fine being misunderstood because you don't really want a whole bunch of people in your energy or in your business anyway. You're like, you know. Then we have Pele, which is light your fire. Will you light my candle? From Rent is coming through. So it's like, and literally in that movie, the guy was the one who was being the hard to get, playing hard to get, you know? That could be you play hard to get. Because she was like, what was interested in him, was coming in telling him, light my candle, and he kept lighting the candle, and she was blowing it out, and he would walk away, and she would be chasing behind him saying, oh my gosh, it was unlit, can you light it again? And then eventually, of course, they end up together, but it took a bunch of hemming and hawing and ups and downs and, you know, chasing and running for them to finally get their happy ever after, even more so in the movie after they got together the first time, you know. Anyway, you're very intense. You're not for everybody. You're not for the weak. You're not for the faint of heart. You're very explosive, very volcanic, very hot, all of those things. And some of you could have like very curly, luscious, natural hair. Is what this is giving me. For those of you who may be coming from group 1, there is something coming through again about flower or leaf crowns. Okay, so it's giving goddess energy, which makes sense because the Empress came out again. Okay. With Ryan on, we have inner strength, which makes sense. Like I said, you have no problem being on your own and understand that not everybody like is your type or you're not everybody's type, and you're fine with that because you know the people whose type you are going to come and find you. You know what I mean? And once again, long curly hair. Yeah, and same here. She's just like a little wave or curl to her hair. And for guys, you could be a guy that has longer hair. And she has long hair down to her crack too. Y'all have long ass hair in this group. Y'all have long hair. And hair again, she has long hair, long curly hair, long red curly hair, long gray curly hair, long black straight hair, long brown curly hair, long red curly hair. Some of you could have locks, braids, okay, as well. And then some of you could have locks, braids, dreads, that as well. And then some of you just have like shorter bob, you know, a shorter bob. So when it comes to you guys, some of you could be like very curvy because she's giving very curvy, okay? She's giving very limber. I'm also getting like itty bitty titty committee because hers are just sitting there. Hers are kind of just sitting there, but she has more voluptuousness to hers there. I don't want to show it too much before YouTube try to flag me and something, you know? She's like very tall, very regal, very well put together. You have like how can I say it? You present yourself in a certain kind of way, you know, where you come off maybe, you know, more regal, very feminine, but also you're not taking any mess from anyone, that kind of thing. Very hardcore. Femme fatale as well is what you guys are giving me for real. Like the people that you give the time of day to, they need to watch out because once that charm is turned on, whew, it's crazy. Like I said, the ocean is turning very turbulent because, like, you know, you're cooking up some power under there when you put the magic on and turn the magic on, you know? Okay, so with Isis, we have sacred contracts. This person could think you guys were meant to meet. This could be someone you are in a relationship with right now. And you just do it for them. And I'm hearing that song, Did I Not Do It For You? Cellophane by FKA Twigs. Such a beautiful song. Sorry, I got lost in it for a little bit. Yeah. Sacred contracts. It's giving like an intensity to you, you know? But back to the look, sorry. Some of you could have blue eyes. Some of you, because we have blue eyes coming through here, blue eyes coming through here. Some of you could have like big, dull brown eyes. Some of you could have more intense, slim eyes as well. For guys here, you guys have like very slim eyes as well. But you have nice lips coming through as well. And then cheekbones, you know. Bone structure is very prevalent. A pouty lip. Because all these women here have nice lips. Oh, they do. Wow. Yeah, they have nice pouty plump lips. So plump lips is something that this person's very attracted to when it comes to you. Your zit grabber nails, okay? They like seeing it wrapped around certain things, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, shove, shove. The flower crowns, you can wear like a lot of things on your head as well, because she's also wearing her pentacle on her head. We have like very flowers, very florals, very cutesy when you're ready as well. Some of you like to wear like almost nothing sometimes. You love showing a good bit of skin, a little leg, some shoulder and arms, you know what I mean? Here, she's fully naked. She's just wearing bottoms. A lot of you could go topless because I do feel like this is someone that you are with. Like I said, this is giving a little bit of an established connection because there's feelings here and there's something about being more powerful together than apart, okay? are feeling empowered when they're with you. So maybe when you're ever walk around the house or something, you walk around topless, or when you guys go on vacations and it's just you guys, you walk around topless, or something about the chest area. They love the boobs, okay? Whether they're small, whether they're big, it doesn't matter. But I do feel like a lot of you are a part of the itty bitty titty committee, because hers are like, you know, small, hers are small, hers are small. I could tell hers are small. Hers are little too, but she have hips, okay? Hers is giving little, hers are giving a little bit more voluptuous, hers are giving very voluptuous, okay? And hers are giving small too. So you have a few different things coming through. But it's giving tall, it's giving very limber, it's giving lithe, you know? Like tall and slim, or curvy and short, or tall and curvy. Something on your head, you wear things on your head. Because even the guy here is wearing something on his head. That's coming through as well, your physical appearance. A nose ring, even though that's not even a rose. No, it isn't, but a nose ring is coming through. And some of you have like more small, petite kind of noses, I would say. They're cute button noses for some of you. There's something very gentle about you, which is why your strength is like very inner. Like there's something fierce and scary about you, but there's also something very gentle, which we have, because I'm looking at her eyes and feeling like very safe, you know? So there's something about your eyes too. And then look, she's a little sassy. I could tell she has some attitude here. Isis, look at her. And then we have Nematona, back to the very serene, beautiful smile. Here we have sword, make the change. So your words are very effective to people in your life, but especially this person. This person who's on your mind. They listen, like I said, they hold on to your every word. I think I said that for your group. Yeah, I did. And look at how she has long hair. Some of you could have long hair and you cut it into this bob. Okay? And look, she's wearing a headband. So head things on your head is important. And she's wearing a hood on her head. So maybe some of you love your hoodies, you know? I'm getting the whole... See, I'm getting the vibe that you have, like... Some of you are in a relationship with this person, because I'm getting the vibe of them watching you get dressed to go outside, and you guys live together. You're coming from their house, and you're putting on their hoodie or your hoodie, and you're putting it on with no bra. So they're watching you put the shirt on. They're staring at your boobs, of course, and the hoodie's coming over them. They're just like, they love that they're the only ones who knows you're topless or braless under that hoodie. You know, there's something about it that just gets them going. You wearing their clothes, you being topless, you just look at them, just looking at your titties in general, you know, because they're even seeing it a little bit here in this beautiful, gorgeous dress. There's like a ethereal quality to you, like very regal, otherworldly, queenly. That kind of energy is coming through very heavily, which is why you complete their dynamic, because they're a strong person and so are you, and you guys make each other more strong. You have an inner strength, an inner peace. There could be something about their ring on your finger, because this is her right hand, I would say, in the painting, or in the card, I should say. And then we have the moon very prominent here. But back to what I was saying. I'm hearing very demure, very composed, very put together, because she's just sitting there very well composed, and there's the light shining behind her. Like, this person feels very at peace with you. But back to what I was saying, jewelry could be important, earrings and rings, but there could be something specific about their ring on your finger. So you're married to them, or you're engaged to them, or they gave you a promise ring for the promise of what's to come afterwards, okay? Anything else? Bracelets. Some of you could have like very chunky hands or very chunky fingers. I'm getting stretch marks on your boobs, so that's specific as well. Very specific. Yeah, this person knows you very well, because I'm getting a lot of physical characteristics. This person could love your red skin. I'm hearing some of you have red skin, like brownish reddish skin. They love that. Some of you have more caramel skin. Some of you have lighter skin. You know, we have all the colors coming through. But there is like there is something like very fiery, something very explosive, something very sexy about you. Because Pele is sitting here hypnotizing me, I'm not gonna lie. The way the lava is, you know, covering her body, because her body's so hot, you know. Hips is coming through as well, your hips. This person could like grabbing on them. And this person saw your potential, and they saw your worth, which is why they decided that you deserve sugar, not salt, and they decided to be the person to give it to you. This person could have been the witness to people mistreating you, essentially, and they wanted to be that person that made you feel safe. Oh, Stop it. Like, I'm sitting here blushing like, okay, I see you. This person in your mind is very protective of you. And that's the Four of Pentacles as well. Very protective, very possessive as well. Like your mind kind of energy. Okay, sir, relax. Chariot is also like a very claiming, going after what you want kind of energy as well. And 7 is Chariot energy. 2 is Magician energy. No. High Priestess energy. So High Priestess coming through twice, but you're also Magician as well. I'm hearing shape shifting. You're able to switch between different things. Some of you could have significant markings on you, because this lady here is giving me Pocahontas, and Pocahontas is Native American, and I know in the Native American culture it is common for the women to have like tattoos or specific markings, sacred markings on them, and this person could love that they're the only one who was seeing those markings. Or if you have tattoos, they're the only person that can see those tattoos because they're hidden under your clothes, you know. Anything else? Yeah, there's earrings coming through, so you could wear earrings, like jewelry in your hair and necklaces, and these, some of you could even wear these golden things around your arm. Lord knows I could never find one that fit my fat arm, but some of y'all could. Like I love that style, but it's kind of like I can't find any that fit, the gold cuffs that fit around my arm, so I'm like, I guess it ain't for me. Very soothing, very calm with the Six of Swords as well. Six of Swords and safe space and sacred contracts and all that. Yeah, there's something here like very at peace about you. You don't really raise your voice much. You're very cool, calm, collected. But I do feel like I said, you are a Spitfire as well. So you're not going to let no one get away with anything or saying whatever they want to you. Anything else coming through? I'm hearing you guys look good in anything. You guys may be the pile that switches it up a few times, because I'm getting like very long flowy dresses, you know, that hug your body. I think this is mostly dresses. I'm not really getting anything else. Or naked. Okay, this person, like, I prefer you naked. You don't really need to be wearing anything, but if you had to, I like you in a dress, a form-fitting dress or a loose dress. Okay. Some of you, this person could be thinking about, I don't know, like a very specific message just came through. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but this person's looking at you or thinking of you in a wedding dress and marrying you, or you guys are marrying you, or you guys are married already and they find themselves going back to the times when you were walking down the aisle towards them, because this is very much giving me wedding dress. When I saw the beading right there, it's giving wedding dress, especially with the ring being very prominent there. They're always thinking of you as being their wife, or they're thinking of when you walk down the aisle to them already. So something about that's coming through, okay? They see it as a new beginning in love. They want, sacred contract is marriage. So that keeps coming through, for real. Everyone else may see you as an evil queen or bad, but they know the truth. I'm hearing you purify. Fire is not always a bad thing. It gives things a do-over. And we have fire coming through here and fire coming through in the back of this card as well. This person could know, like, find you this person could find that you're a kindred spirit, because they're used to like burning everything down and nobody wanting them, which is why they feel so close to you. Close to you. That song's coming through, Ariana. They feel very close to you because you guys can have a lot in common. They just feel seen, honestly. And then here we have mood. So yeah, some of you can be very moody, which this person doesn't have really much problem with, because they could probably be moody too. Okay, I'm going to stop your reading there, though. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you would ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me using my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you watch this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous group 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you chose image 3, number 3, or the energy of group 3, then welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be going over, what does the person on your mind think of you and your physical appearance, okay? So we're going to get a little bit about what they think of you as a person, what they think of you, your physical appearance, and then that's about it. So just a disclaimer, because people seem to still not understand what a general tarot reading is they're commenting certain things like, oh, I don't have this, or I'm not that, but I resonate with that. And I'm like, you don't have to say, well, I'm not this or I'm not that, because that part wasn't for you. So there's no need for you to take it, because you're supposed to take what resonates for you. And some people are still like very confused about that. And like I said, I don't want to be a bee about it, but it's kind of like, I would think it's common sense when readers constantly say, take what resonates and leave the rest. That part wasn't for you, so there's no need for you to say, oh, I'm not that, but the rest resonated, because it's general reading. Probably, most likely, thousands of people are going to watch it. You're not, they're going to look the same as everyone else. So whatever comes through that doesn't fit your aesthetic, it's not for you. There's no need for you to take offense to it or have to say, oh, well, I'm not that, but the rest resonated. I'm like, whatever comes through in a reading, it came through for someone else. So just don't think so much. I'm not even going to say anything. Anyway, we're going to get into your reading. It's like, you know, I understand you're watching the reading for you and how it resonates for you, but I'm like, it's not just about you. It's a reading for other people as well. So just understand that that specific part was put there for them and they resonated with that. And even if you didn't, like, if you want a reading that's all about you, then you have to book a personal reading, that kind of thing, you know? I don't want to get too anal about it. It's just like, they say take what resonates, and I hear other readers say it too, and there's still people in their comments like, oh, well, I don't look like that, and da-da-da-da. Well, it is a general reading. If the whole thing resonates for you, that's great for you, but if certain parts don't, then chalk it up to it being general reading. Anyway, group 3's person on their mind, please. How do they view their physical appearance? The cards they're very talkative. The people on y'all mind. Because group 1, group 2, group 3, the cards just come out right away. Wow. Right away. How do they view you? And already we're getting the same dark, black, red aesthetic that always comes through for group 3 for some reason. So I feel like maybe some of y'all just stick to choosing, and then we have death, yes. Some of you guys stick to choosing the same group or the same number in readings. I feel like I can't do that. I switch between whatever is in front of me, whatever I feel called to the most. But some people stick to, I'm gonna choose group 3 in every reading because that's my number, and I love that for y'all. But I can't. I need diversity. Yeah, helpful. Anyway, other card, please. I like diversity. Okay, you guys, people are saying a lot about you guys, so this person has a lot of thoughts about you, which was a theme for every group so far, which I love. Sorry. Okay, so the 6 of Cups coming through. Strength. And then Temperance. Because I don't feel the need to take reversals. I heard a little unhinged. Oh, okay. So maybe the words came, like, I'm not taking reversals. They said it came out in reverse for a reason. But no, let me leave it. I can still say whatever I want to say with it in reverse. Okay, boom. So I'm going to get all your cards out first, and then I'm going to get into the reading. So just give me a second to get all your cards out. My group 3s, please. The person on their mind, how do they think of them? I feel like you can already see a theme going on here in your cards. Whether you're a reader or not, you can see a theme. Okay. You're quick to leave people behind and cut people off. It's something that's coming through before I forget to say it. Because my mind runs a mile a minute. If I don't say something right now, it disappears and I never hear it again. You make people cry. So you're the kind of woman or man that makes people cry. Maybe because you cuss people out or something like that. And I'm hearing that song by, we have Mars, makes sense. I'm hearing that song by Noah Cyrus. I never needed you like I do right now. I never needed you like I do right now. I never hated you like I do right now. 'Cause all you ever do is make me cry. That song, Make Me Cry by Noah Cyrus and Labyrinth. So you literally make people cry. Like they burst into tears because maybe you're so mean, you're so intimidating, or you just say whatever you want to say. That kind of vibe, the person on your mind. Or maybe you make them cry, healing tears. We'll see what comes, because Chiron is healing. Okay, the rest of the cards, let me get them out. I never hated you. So it could be a love-hate relationship already coming through with this person on your mind. There's history here already because we have the Six of Cups. So it's someone you've known for a long time. There could be a lot of love here, but there's also like a lot of hate or dislike or hurt, because we have that tear coming out of the eye there. And it's like this person could think you discarded them and moved on. Maybe for some of you, but let me get all the cards out and stop talking. And then we have Mars here, which is all about fighting and disagreement. And then we have Lilith. Oh my freaking gosh. I cannot make these things up, bro. And look at the aesthetic on her. Wow. And Merlin. He's gorgeous. Look at the beautiful card this is. We have a snake. So you're slick, you're sleek. And we have Kali Ma. Oh my gosh. Y'all are crazy. And then we have Mother Mary, emotional healing, and someone is crying again. This you cannot make up. Okay, let me draw the cards so I can get into it. This is crazy. The person on your mind. What do they think of you and your physical appearance? I'm hearing you make them want to cry tears of joy. They never thought someone as beautiful as you could exist, is what I'm hearing as well. This person could have like very particular tastes, is what I'm hearing. And you fit those tastes very well. So whatever their tastes will be, you will get into it. But they could like dark clothing. They could like a lot of piercings. They could like tattoos. They could like very extreme kind of looks. And they just never thought they would find someone who fits that to a T. And like you do. They could like people who show a lot of skin, who don't show a lot of skin, people who look bigger, someone like, there's a lot of stuff coming through. Look at how Kali Ma just have a tongue out. Y'all are menaces to society in the best way, and I love that for you. Okay, so far you guys got the most cards out of all the groups. So of course group 3 always ends up being the longest. I don't know why. It's just a thing. Okay, please, Spirit. Thank you. These are a lot of cards, and I'll take this. Look, nostalgia. Yeah, you know this person. Whoever is on your mind, you know them. You can have a pass with them. Here we have Bitch Fire. Wow. You know what? Let me keep these. And kind of just stack everything behind this one card until I'm ready to get into it. Okay, so let's get into this. Two of Swords, you have no problem throwing people behind you and leaving them behind. And I feel like that could have been a thing if this is someone from your past, because you threw them in your dust and left them behind. You could have moved on with someone else. It's something that's coming through. But I want to start off with looks for you guys. So looks, very grunge, very dark, long, sleek lines, okay? A lot of skin. Thighs are very important. This person loves your thighs. That's very important for them. This person loves the specific things you wear that give off death and scary. Like you could wear skulls on your clothes. You could literally have like a very intense kind of nose ring. You could have tattoos on your face. You could walk around with knives, like, I don't know, or incorporate that into your outfits. It's like chains and whips and things like that, and cloaks and robes. Because yes, robes. He's wearing a robe. I was looking at her, but robes coming through twice and 3 times. Yes, robes is important. And hers is kind of a robe too, for being honest. So long, drapey, dark, gothy kind of clothing is immediately what's coming through here. Some of you could wear like bones, because she's wearing like a bone headband here. There's something here about your stomach. It's very toned. They love that. For some of you anyway. Dark hair or some of you have ombre hair where it's black and goes into gray ombre. Some of you could have just straight black, really long hair down to your butt, down to your legs, down to your feet, like just really long, black, dark hair. And that's what she has here as well. And I'm pretty sure she has that here as well. And if you were to look behind her, her hair would be dark and black as well. So it's like giving gray, black, dark, and like that mixture of like white sometimes. It's giving Cruella de Vil is what I'm hearing as well. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. To see her is to catch a sudden chill. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. So like you're just immediately right off the bat scary. Intimidating. Intense. Like I don't know what else I can say for you guys. It's just like, wow. That's literally what your beauty, like it stuns, essentially. They're just like, wow. They've never seen someone dressed like that. They've never seen someone put things together like that. There is something here about knives, because she's holding one, she's holding one. There's something here about that. And she's holding like a freaking scythe thing here. And he's holding like a magic wand. Ooh, y'all are, and I thought group 2 was something. Y'all are something. Very combative, maybe. Very like you fight for things, or like violent, maybe. And nobody's saying violent in like a bad way, but it's like you're not scared to get violent, you know, if someone is trying to harm you or someone you love, that kind of thing. But with Mars, we have desires, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst. Yerp. Impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, and sex drive. So all those things apply to you and how this person thinks your physical appearance. They just want to rip your clothes off, honestly. I'm hearing they want to see what's behind all that black, what's behind all that dark, what's behind all that armor. They want to see it all. You give off like very freaky deaky kind of person, because I just keep looking at how she has her tongue stuck out, and that could be something you do. You tease people with your like tongue, literally. See, this is coming out wrong. You tease people with your tongue. You stick your tongue out like or you tease people with your tongue in a more grown folk kind of way, okay? Or there's just something with your tongue goes out. When it comes to this person, because this is the only thing that matters in this reading, the person on your mind. So your tongue is always out doing things, or just always a part of things when you're with this person, okay? I do think this person, like I said, was looking for someone like you, because you're the person that could tame them. They could be a bit of a wild child as well, and I love how I'm saying wild child, and we have 6 of Cups, which is like a very childish, childlike, I should say, kind of energy where you've known this person before. So you guys are both wild childs, and you're the person who's like maybe even more extreme than them, and that's something they didn't know was a thing until they met you. And now it's like you tame them with strength coming through. 10th house, you have reputation. And there is literally, I promise you, something here about a grayish tint to your hair. So black and gray hair, because even in the front of her hair, there's like little streaks of white. It's either white or gray, either one. Like you're definitely giving the like spiritual baddie group, where you, like I said, you dabble in maybe the dark arts or something like that. You work with the dark deities, because we have Kali Ma coming through here, and Lilith. They're the peak ones, as well as Hecate. They up there. So that dark, intense power follows you around. And there was a reading where I mentioned like dark feminine power, whether it's you or not, that follows you around, the dark feminine, you know. Like I said, you have tattoos on your face or your neck or on your chest, very visible, okay? Because in the same areas, we have a white thing here and a white thing there. In the same exact area in 2 freaking different decks. On her third eye and on her throat chakra. And on her heart chakra, I'm pretty sure as well. I'm like, I don't want to just say you make people cry, but it's like I said, I think it's cries of freedom and healing, because here we have emotional healing, then here we have Chiron healing, and I feel like the most healing we ever feel is when we release tears and cry it out, you know, because we purge those emotions, and you like a release, a transformation. You're able to finally purge and heal and move on. And that's what you provide for this person. This person could have cried tears for you, honestly, because you left them, or because you helped them heal some very dark things. You helped them go through a spiritual transformation, because once again, we have something prominent on her chest or throat area. So it's giving heart chakra, throat chakra. You spoke all the things that hurt you. You spoke it out. You purged it out, and you cried and released, and, you know, now it's not holding you back anymore. Like I said, some of you could literally be considered unhinged. This person's like, oh my gosh, you do crazy stuff. You work with crazy deities, and that's like scary to them. The Temperance is also represented by an angel sometimes in the tarot, traditional tarot deck. So there's something here about you working with angels as well. I'm hearing a song. Are you leaving my love behind? Baby, say the word and let me know. You gotta tell me something. Something I can't read your mind. Or tell me, was it all a waste of time? I think that's Leaving My Love Behind by, what's his name? Louis Capaldi. So yeah, there's something here about you leaving this person's love behind, and you leaving them behind. This person's just like, wow, I miss you. I cried for you. I mourned for you. I burn for you. I crave you. All of those things are coming through. I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, so next, with the Wheel of Fortune, how this person views you, they think they got lucky. Like I said, there's something about a specific aesthetic or a specific thing that this person is into that they never thought they would find their counterpart for, their equal for, and they did in you. So they could be into a specific kink or a specific look, and they never thought they would find someone who personifies that look with the Wheel of Fortune. So they got lucky. It was fate. It was destiny. You fit their type to a T, and they never thought they would find that, essentially, with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Death card here, there is something very intense, very dark, very, you know what I mean, black about you. You know, whether it's the clothes you wear, the skin you have. Because even here, there's a thing about people being so, like, dark that their skin is like a tinge of purple. That could be you as well. And this person's like, wow, I never thought I would find that in real life. I think it's quite rare. I could tell by walking around, like I could tell by being places, I've never seen that skin color often. Yeah, you see black people. Yeah, you see darker people, but you never see the kind of dark where their skin has a tinge of purple. And you could be that kind of person for this person, or you have like a specific look to you. I'm also getting, wow, those people who do those things to their eyes where it turns their eyes like completely black, or they get a tattoo in their eye, or they're wearing crazy colored contacts. Like something about that. You experiment with your looks a lot, and it goes on to, like, it's extreme. But this person loves that, and that's what they were looking for. So they're grateful to have found you in that. Now with Death, you could be someone who's always changing your aesthetic as well. Because we have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups is like giving, they found like their partner in crime. So it's like, I'm hearing you can be we can be like Jack and Sally if you want. We can be like Jack and Sally if you want. When I call you, where you can always find me, eating my insides. Oh, don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head. I miss you. Don't waste your. That song is coming through. I think it's "Miss You" by Blink 182. And it's like, yeah, very emo, very grunge, very all of that. I love that. And it's kind of like you're a ghost inside their head because you're gone, you're not there anymore. So whoever you're asking about, or whoever's showing up in your reading, because sometimes we don't ask for these energies, they just show up for the people and how they think about your physical appearance. This person thinks that you left them and they miss you, okay? And that came through right off the bat with nostalgia and Six of Cups. Now with strength, I do think you were the only person who maybe could have handled them. Maybe they're a lot and you're a lot too, and you guys are the only people who are able to handle each other, and they haven't found anyone like that since. You are still their perfect type to a T, and they're like, I'm never gonna find that again. Come back home. Oh boy. Okay. You could have known this person from childhood. This person could also be a childhood friend, and you guys were like, you know, two peas in a pod, and this person's missing you because they haven't found anyone that matches their energy the way you do, is the vibe that I'm getting. So it's kind of like having that one grunge friend that you guys you're not looking too crazy next to them, because there could be the relationship where you have a friend who dresses regular, you know, regular jeans, regular shirt, whatever, and then you go all out and you dress dark and have cloaks and have certain things, and you have that one friend who was able to dress up like that with you or similar, so you didn't stand out so much. And that's why with that kindred energy is coming through. Whether it's you knew them from childhood, this is a past person, or you guys just have those things in common. And like I said, that keeps coming through, where there's something you do, some way you act, things that you guys get into together, or how you dress, that is very something that they love a lot, and that's something they've been wanting, and you have it. You have that thing. Temperance in reverse. I'm hearing high strung. I'm hearing, because Temperance upright is like very peaceful, very calm, very, you know, modulated, very regulated emotions. You could be someone's like a little bit high strung, or maybe just very low as well. Some of you could be high strung, some of you could be like very low energy as well. But when it comes to looks, some of you could like have, like I said, either textured skin, lots of tattoos, wearing all black. A lot of jewelry is coming through here, like a lot of accessories. You accessorize. Flower crowns could be coming through again, so we can have someone who's watching all three groups, because that came through in 1 and 2 as well. There's a lot about like something on your forehead, so you could wear like something on your forehead, a coin on your forehead. You could wear one of those bands, hair bands that fall onto your forehead. It's like a little something that dangles in front of your forehead, that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it's like common in the Indian culture, and that's what's coming through for you guys. Your third eye is very, 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 very strong. Some of you could like see spirits and see entities and stuff like that, because it's coming through in almost every card. Merlin is also very freaking powerful in cosmic knowledge. Lilith is also very powerful as well. So is Kali Ma, and so is Mother Mary. Like, these are very vastly different religions and spiritual beliefs, but they're all like the freaking powerhouse in those beliefs. So whatever you believe in, this person considers you a powerhouse. You kind of like burn everything down and grow things back. It's giving kind of Phoenix. It's also giving like maybe you wear flowers in your hair, because she has flowers in her hair there and flowers in her hair there. But a nice juicy thigh is coming through. Nice muscular arms are coming through as well, whether you're a woman or a man. Like, you have very toned arms, and her arms are leaning more masculine, like, you know, muscular. So that could be something. And so are Kali Ma. Like, there's like a little bit of, you know, a little bump to it. It's not just like, you know, arm. It's you're strong. Others of you, your whole body has to be covered up, which is why in a lot of these cards, the whole body is covered. Both these girls are wearing heels, so you could be someone who wears heels all the time. It says nostalgia, focus on the here and now. So this person's definitely not doing that. They're trying to, but they're too busy thinking of you. Now, some signs that we do have here. Strength is Leo, Temperance is Sagittarius, Death is Scorpio, and Wheel of Fortune is Scorpio, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. There could be something here about them being your exact opposite. I know I said this person could be very similar to you in how you dress, but there could be something about them being your exact opposite, because there's something about her riding this horse, and the contrast between the color of the horse and everything she's wearing is sticking out to me. So here we have bitch fire, stand up for yourself, okay? And look, we have the long, very intense nuts with the freaking blood oozing down it, okay? Here we have castle. It's time for healing, not war. Look at the destruction, the desolation going on here. They're all black once again. So I do feel like if you're not with this person, you definitely like destroy their world or their heart or whatever when you left. There could have been a war and you won and left, or no one won, because in wars no one really wins. No one truly wins. There's casualties on both sides, death on both sides, intense changes on both sides. And even if someone comes off the victor, there's still casualties to be dealt with, okay? So we have homeward. Take yourself out on a date. For what they think about you and your physical appearance. Yeah, there's something like very sleek about you, because we have the snake here, and then we have their hair is always sleek down, it's always straight into the gods, you know. It's giving like a little bit of bangs, like where your a little bit bangs come down, you know, the swoopy bangs, not the full bangs, like the curtain bangs maybe is what I'm hearing. Some of you could have blonde, short, bobby, curly hair, like in a bob. I shouldn't have said bobby. You have short blonde curls in a bob, okay? Here, some of you have green hair, which is also very intense, and when it comes to aesthetic, because green is just like, you know, I'm hearing green equals grunge, okay? Red hair is coming through, so is brown hair, and look, green hair coming through again at the bottom of her hair. The top of her hair is like orange, brownish, and the bottom is, you know, green. Some of you have regular brown hair, like I said. Some of you like love to incorporate a little bit of black in all that you wear, because even though she's wearing like very preppy frilly skirts and a frilly top, it's still mostly black, and she look good. I'm not even gonna lie. She's wearing mostly black, the black shoes, the black pants, but she's wearing a different color shirt, and the shirts always have hearts on them. That could be something very specific. You guys wear shirts with hearts on them. And healing coming through again. We have healing. It's time for healing, not war. Emotional healing. That's crazy. So this person sees you as someone very healing to be around. So for Chiron, we have healing powers, growth, amends, release, personal development, inherited issues. Interesting. We have self-doubt, generational trauma, shame, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. This person was maybe at their most emotionally vulnerable when they're with you, and that's why they have that deep connection with you and they can't like let it go. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like for you, at maybe potentially asking about them, still being here watching for them, I do think the feelings are strong in both on both ends. But there's something here about you choosing to decide, choosing to move on, and leaving one of these swords behind. And when you do that, it leaves you with one sword, which is the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning. So yeah, you left and went on about your way. And this person's like, no, you're my person. Come back with the Wheel of Fortune energy. They could have been the one doing some hoodoo or voodoo to get you back with the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you left and I'm trying to manifest you back into their life. So be careful. Like, I feel like you are careful, but it doesn't hurt to repeat it, you know? The 10th house is reputation. So I'm hearing I got a bad reputation. So there could be something here about that. And now I'm being taken to Taylor Swift's Reputation album, where she basically like goes on this whole tangent saying, I don't care, I'll be the bad guy. Since you guys make me the bad guy anyway, I might as well be it, you know? You don't know me, you've never been in my shoes, you don't know what goes on, but because I write songs about guys and, you know, that paints them in a bad light, I'm the bad guy, okay? And I'm hearing the Nicki Minaj thing. Y'all painting me as to be the bad guy. Well, it's the last time you're going to see a bad guy do the rap game like me. Y'all like to paint people on top as a bad guy. I'll show you what's the real bad guy. you know? That could be you. Like I said, people see you as like maybe bad or a witch or this, whatever, and they immediately think bad. It's just like, we'll see. You want to call me bad so bad, we'll see what happens, you know? I'll show you what bad really is. You think what I'm doing now is bad. Oh, okay. So there's something here about bad behavior, or just something about not fitting in, and this person also not fitting in with you, and them being glad they found you because they feel at home and safe with you, you know? With the Chiron. It could also have been a karmic relationship where there was a lot to learn and purge and heal. But reputation, career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority, figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy and empire. Something about you being very powerful. Look at how we have 2 thrones there. He's like, I am done in my throne. Don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. I think that's Kanye, Watch the Throne or something like that. But like, this person saw you guys ruling the underworld. They saw you ruling the world together, side by side, perfect counterparts. And now it's like, that's not a thing anymore. Or it still could be, but there was like a lot of emotional upheaval in this connection. You guys both feel the same way about the stars. You guys daydream about the same things. You want to accomplish the same things. You love the same things. Just like a match made in heaven, essentially. And okay, so maybe some of you got back together with this person, and now you guys are focused on the here and now instead of, trying to rehash the past. But I love how we have the universe, and then we have mermaids, and we have all that kind of stuff here. So you guys talk about very esoteric, very mysterious, occulty kind of things together. And you could have been the only person they felt comfortable going in depth about these things, about their healing journey, you know what I mean? About them finding spirituality, about them, identifying their Chiron and healing it. That could be things that are coming through for you guys that are important. Which is why they could have healed their inner child with you, which is why they feel so close to you. Mars is fighting, battling demons, overcoming things, always war. And I love how we have the freaking, it's time for healing, not war. And we have the war card. So like, too many synchronicities coming through. Some of you could be more bigger. You have, more of a full figure. Like I said, you wear these very dark nails in all the dark colors, the blacks and the reds. And I'm even hearing slime green. But then there's also some of you who do have your time where you're drinking a little bit of coffee, and so I feel like you guys like dwell both in the light and in the dark is what I'm getting here, because we have all these dark cards, but then we have this light that's here that you're kind of guiding all the light towards you, that you could light candles, that kind of vibe. And then we have her standing in front of the door, and it's like a beautiful wonderland. So where most of the cards are dark, we have a few who are also light, and we have her in the light. We have her head being illuminated by the light here in Temperance as well. So it's like you guys balance your dark and your light very easily. Very good, I would say. And you can have a reputation for that. Being both dark and light. Being happy and this. Being, frilly and dressy and flowery and dark. A little bit of both is what I'm getting. A little bit of dun 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 dun. A little bit of bum 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 bum. That song was coming through as well. Can't remember the name though. But with this castle, it's time for healing, not war. The way she's watching the dust settle or sift out of her hands, it's definitely giving me this Two of Swords, being able to move on, being very decisive about what you want and what you don't want, that kind of thing. But yeah, like I said about the physical attraction, boots, dark boots. I'm hearing Doc Martens is coming through. But it's more black. I don't know why this is like giving me a cloak as well. So it's giving Voldemort is what I'm getting. Some of you could you could have resonated with Voldemort and have that kind of mentality. Or you just love roomy cloaks. Either way. I do feel those get you in character, like wearing a nice long shifty cloak. It's like, yes, I feel like I'm powerful now, I'm putting my armor on, my battle ready armor on. Tell me you seen Kids Next Door, Codename Kids Next Door growing up without telling me you was watching Codename Kids Next Door growing up. Like, y'all remember that episode where they talk about the bras battle ready armor? Like, if they don't move, please. Because you have a lot in common. You talk about a lot of the same things. You understand each other in a way no one else does. They think you're definitely like very beautiful, like I said. Some of you have like lighter skin. The cheekbones are sticking out. Very prominent cheekbones, red lip, red nails, black nails. A lot of mesh is what I'm getting. You guys can like wear a lot of see-through stuff. More black. A lot of red, a lot of black. You know, green, slime green, which is like a very creepy kind of green. A lot of that is coming through. Any more cards? No. But yeah, you have contact, you have access to the lighter realms and as well as the darker realms is a lot that I'm getting for you guys. But I don't want to keep repeating myself. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment. I don't even think I got into Merlin too much. Like, we have the snake transformation. You're always transforming. You're always facing your shadow. While other people run from shadow work, you embrace it. And this person loves that. And that, like, it makes you more well-rounded. Because when someone was able to deal with their shadow self and knock it out the park and do this emotional healing and move on, this person sees you as Chiron, the wounded healer. You know, you've been through so much, but you're still out there helping people overcome their own stuff. And they admire you for that. There's something about your eyes, and there's something about gray hair. So this could be my group where we have a lot of older people here, or you just like dyeing your hair gray or white or something. That's coming through because we had it here in this card a little bit. We had it in this card. We had it in this card as well, the gray black tint. And now we have it coming through full gray. So for my men, maybe some of you could be watching, you have full gray hair, a full gray beard, that kind of thing. Maybe some of you, if you're from the Indian culture, you wear the red marks or the red dart on your eye, and that's where the red comes in. It blends really beautifully with your dark black hair. Some of you could be older because Lilith is giving wrinkles and, you know, she's up there in age a little bit. Some of you are younger. You could be younger than this person. But yeah, your thighs for sure. Your arms, your hands, your lips coming through as well. Your eyebrows, I don't know, I'm feeling caught to the eyebrows here in this reading. And the semi-revealing clothes, but not fully revealing clothes. It's like, you know how to keep a perfect good balance. You're not showing everything, but you're showing a good amount to attract that attention. This person loves that. They can even love that they're the only person that sees beneath all of that. You could wear like sexy outfits from the bedroom with these skulls covering her boobs. That's something you could do. Incorporate like little scary things in the bedroom. Maybe some of you were into knife play, which I said she carries around as a knife. And that could be something this person's into. And that is a very particular taste. Not everybody's into that, you know? What else am I getting? This person could love your side profile, because I'm getting a lot of that in this reading. We have a little bit of side profile there, side profile there, side profile here, there are side profiles here. So this person is, if you don't know them, they're always watching you like from your side, and they love watching you. Or they're always aware of you because they're very protective of you maybe as well. They want to protect your body. There could also be something like very childlike and innocent about you, since we do have the Six of Cups here. You have like a baby face, but you're also like very bratty. That light and dark, that childlike innocence, but also that dark aesthetic is coming through as well. Okay, so I will stop there. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the tribe. We'd love to have you. If you'd ever like to book a personal reading with me, you could always get in contact with me. Use my email in the description box below. But I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful day whenever you're watching this reading. And as always, I will see you gorgeous people in the next one. Bye.